Philip Baker Hall, just asking a stranger about counting cards at the blackjack table. That's Hard Eight, a romantic fable, a Las Vegas ride with John C. Reilly turning a free $50 into 1 or 3 or 600 more money than God. John's capturing lightning in a bottle. No, he's gambling like a dog learning how to swim. Thanks, Paul Thomas Anderson, the maker of all that we act within, sacred God of Los Angeles, a true Hollywood radical, moving the rock back up the hill, Sisyphus of talking and moving images, taking the longer view of cinema. I mean, let me remind you, this is 1996 and he's got Samuel L. Jackson smoking menthols with the intent to Tarantino his way into our hearts. He's rented a casino to film the part set in a casino. Very smart. His Gwyneth Paltrow has a heart of gold, the silver screen blacker, the darkness of soul and Marxist poetry, you know, art devoted to the people. And not Gwyneth Paltrow? Isn't this Paul Thomas Anderson good? It's not rock activism. It's Radiohead's Johnny Greenwood's Israeli father-in-law in Hebrew paying for Phantom Thread, and There Will Be Blood, and The Master, plus also one battle after another up the nostrils, another lie. Actors all talk and move for money, right? The plot involves money. Might the film plot take film and money to make? It's not criminal to plot the night in constellations of meaning. The plot to film, the plot may take money. We're talking kidnapping, extortion, for all the idiots who've just walked into the rabble, the popcorn. Gwyneth Paltrow and all her co-stars, Samuel L.'s $10,000 and Paul Thomas Anderson's thousands for Hard Eight, couldn't cancel the darkness and lateness and our nearness in this archaic theater.
For a Marxism of the soul. For a Marxism of the soul.
This tune we had to blow, leaving me looter than Dan Brown, with a crew of rappers around, witty bruiser wolves, savage howl. Yo. A Dirk Diggler slaving at the craft beneath, his words staying direct before the flaccid DP, unmanly love behind the camera. Please, what is a family but a drug we have to need? The sexy side of coke excised, our every psychotic episode lies against these microaggressions directed from a white ghost perspective. My phantom editor does man what everyone does. Blackness enters and stands in an expensive tux. Yo, is that Don Cheadle? The cowboy hat was never enough. He wants the white world gagging on a griot's recycled language. Cinematic ekphrasis mirroring the hollow vaguenesses of white cinema swallowing ape jizz. King Kong. When Samuel L. beat his chest like this in Hard Eight, the films were always racist. Wait till I get to Magnolia, though. Making love with coke in his nose, Diggler fucks like a poet unclothed. No prosody in his verses. Sticking it up her hole like a hose into its nozzle, he fits perfect. Huge like a nigger riding on his cock. Helvetica. New Line Cinema, a Time Warner company, when it's hard. The cock tattoo totalitarianistic, Osama laughing at our goals and at America's wishes, Hollywood glamorizing their own image. Better they than the Nazis who share their differences in a crazy melting pot with nary a death camp. In heaven uncaring where men ejaculate, bent whether unaware on methamphetamines or pleasuring her on ecstasy on getting it in there and just leaving it in. The Fred Astaire of sexy films. Mark Wahlberg, erotic and tough, his moronic words for all the blood in that cock of his. Walking's tougher than rapping the films of Paul Thomas Anderson, master of cinematographers and actors and certain crucial elements of screenwriting. The surface wherethrough many of us see he's lying. Is he the father of Cooper Hoffman? Is he? I'm confused by quantum physics and how this boogie nocturne endeth as Diggler, too long for sex to end hard. Till his English droops down to hell, he's a star.